Want to know how to keep your wedding from being boring? Find out next, right here on Music Man Events TV. Ever been to a wedding where you're constantly looking at your watch going, okay, so what are they going to do next? When is this thing going to be over? What time is it? And you're bored out of your mind? Well, the reason why you're bored isn't because the bride and groom at the wedding were boring or their guests were boring. The reason why is because the DJ they hired doesn't know what he's doing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you understand what a wedding DJ does so you can avoid hiring a boring wedding DJ for your wedding. All right, just because someone's a DJ doesn't mean they're going to be a good wedding DJ. And I'm sure everybody knows somebody who's a DJ, right? I mean, there's somebody at the office who DJs parties on the weekends, a friend of yours who has a good music collection, something to play it on, likes doing house parties, or DJs in their bedroom. Everybody knows somebody, but just because they're a DJ doesn't mean they're going to be a good wedding DJ. And a lot of people are finding this out after it's too late. So I want to help you try to avoid making the same mistakes many of these other people have made by helping you understand what a good wedding DJ needs to be able to do. One of the most important factors is MC. Okay, when you MC a wedding, you need to be able to have somebody who engages the guests. Okay, the mistake a lot of regular DJs make is they assume that it's just turning on the microphone and making simple announcements where they sound like the announcer at Anaheim Stadium or Dodger Stadium, where they're like, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to do, that's not the way you engage guests and get them involved in the event. You want to find an MC that talks to your guests, communicates directly with them, feels like he's talking right to them. You ever watch American Idol? You see Ryan Seacrest when he steps up on the stage and he's talking to the camera, he's telling you, giving you information, and he's talking to you through the camera. Well, you want a wedding DJ that when he stands up, he's going to talk to your guests and communicate directly to them and make them feel like, he's talking to them to get them engaged in the event. Once you do that, you gain their respect, and people will listen to the MC as he guides them through the evening. They'll know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and what's expected of them. It's a lot different than just making a simple announcement of, ladies and gentlemen. Instead it becomes more personal. And that draws your guests into the wedding, and they're able to enjoy it more. So that is an extremely important aspect that you have to make sure the DJ that you're considering for your wedding is a good MC. All right, so the next important thing you need to make sure your wedding DJ knows how to do is manage the timeline. Timelines are important for keeping things moving and making sure your event flows properly. Now, one of the main reasons why weddings get boring is because the DJ sits there and waiting for somebody to tell him what to do. If you hire a good wedding DJ, they'll look at the timeline, they'll get a feeling for how things are going, and they'll make a move if they need to. For example, if I'm working a wedding and I get a feeling like, let's say they scheduled an hour and a half for a served dinner. And after an hour, I look around and I notice, well, just about everybody's done eating. And people are starting to get a little restless. I may go to the team and say, hey guys, I'm thinking we're going to start this a half an hour early. Let's say we're doing the father-daughter dance after dinner. I think we're going to start the father-daughter dance early because people are starting to get a little restless. And I think we need to keep this moving. And a lot of times they go, okay, yeah, let's do that. And then give me 5 minutes to set up. And then once I make sure my team's set up and I check with the couple to make sure that they're ready to go, that we go ahead and go and keep the wedding moving. By keeping the wedding moving, people, instead of sitting there going, oh, what's going to happen next? They're like, oh, okay, we're doing the father-daughter dance next, and then we're going to get to dancing. Okay, let's do this. We're having fun. So that's why it's important that you make sure the DJ that you're bringing on that you're hiring and considering for your team understands how to navigate a timeline and to keep your event flowing. All right, one of the other things you need to make sure your DJ understands is music and how it affects the energy of your wedding. Now, I say this because you ever walk into a wedding, or matter of fact, any event, where all of a sudden they're boom, 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 blasting you with high energy music right as you walk in the door, and you're kind of going like, whoa, ease up there, big guy, kind of not ready for that yet, maybe later, or the music's really loud and grandma's going, oh, I don't feel comfortable here, I don't like the, well, there's a reason being, it's because they're not managing the energy of the wedding properly. A good wedding DJ understands music and how music affects people, and will use music as a tool to get the results that you're looking for. Now, yeah, sure, the music needs to be tailored to what you like, but somebody could say to me, hey, I want some jazz, during dinner or during cocktail hour. I can select the jazz that could create the kind of energy that is needed because of the advanced knowledge I have in music. Now, also, you want to make sure the DJ that you're looking at to hire for your wedding isn't just like a human jukebox where they throw you a huge stack of papers and say, hey, can you fill this out and give me all the music that I need to play for your wedding? You don't need a DJ like that, because an iPod can do the same thing, and if you own one or an iPad, it's free, right? You just have to pay for the music, which at $1 a song you can fill up a playlist very quickly. You want somebody that understands the genres that you're looking for, what music you like, what music you don't like, and will know how to find the music that will move your event along properly, get your grandmother involved, get your relatives, your friends, your parents, everybody that's there, no matter what ethnicity they are, religion, age group, out enjoying themselves and having a good time without turning them off before you have a chance to connect. And a good wedding DJ will understand music and understand how it affects people, and will be able to also make sure that they get the results that you're looking for by selecting the right kind of music. Music is a tool for a DJ, and if they're a good DJ, they know how to use their tools properly. So there you have it. It's a good wedding DJ. It's a lot more than just showing up, playing music and making simple announcements. There's a lot to it. And that's why you hear about so many horror stories with DJs ruining people's weddings, or weddings just being, okay, to ones being, oh my God, that was one of the best weddings I've ever been to. So if you want your wedding to be one of the, oh my God, that was one of the best weddings I've ever been to, I had so much fun, you need to find yourself a DJ that understands all these aspects I explained in this video. And if you're having a wedding here in Southern California, feel free to give us a call. You can check us out at bestweddingdjever.com, and we'll be happy to help. All right? If you liked the video, please click like. If you have some questions about your search for finding a good wedding DJ, please feel free to comment below. Subscribe, and we'll have some other great tips for you coming up in our future episodes right here on Music Man Events TV.